Oh, it's okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Pixie Rose and I are here, just waiting for you to join us. So hi, I'm Lynn McKenzie of www.lynnmckenzie.com, and this is part 5 of my 5-part Clairvoyance video series. And today's topic is how to activate and embody your clairvoyant gifts. I apologize, I've got a real bad cold thing, flu, whatever, so I'm having to suck on a candy so I don't choke while I'm talking to you. So thanks so much for joining me today, and thank you so much. I just want to turn my phone off. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Thanks for joining me today, and thank you for all your comments, all your shares of my videos, all of the emails you sent in about videos 1 to 4 of this series, and I really appreciate that. If you missed any of the previous lives, you can still catch them on video on my Facebook page or even my YouTube. So please let me know in the comments where you're joining me from. Yay, Rhode Island, rainy Tennessee. Let's see what else we have here. Keep them coming. Tell me where you're from. So Pixie was trying to chew the cord of my light stand, and I apologize for the light. It's kind of funky. We have some weird light going on behind me. I've got light in front of me. I started this series only a week and a day ago, and the light was so much different in Arizona. So in the spring here, I mean, you know, it's not really spring, but in there, right after December 21st, the days start getting longer really quickly in Arizona. So the light behind me, it's coming in through my door. It'll change in a minute, but I'm amazed at the difference that 1 week and 1 day brings. Anyways, I just want to share, and I apologize for the candy. I've got a major cold thing going on. I'll probably have to have another one while we're talking. So in this series, I've covered many of the great benefits of clairvoyance and how they can enhance your lives. And I'm going to recap a couple of them here for you. So clairvoyance gives you answers to all of your questions. It allows you to be your own oracle, which I think is fabulous. It bestows in you knowledge, perception, and true inner knowing. It helps you make decisions that are in alignment with who you are at a soul level. It gives you a clear roadmap to move through life with. It allows you to access your soul's divine mission or purpose, your true purpose here on this earth. It can help you with your career, with your entrepreneurship. It helps you with prosperity, money making, money decisions, and helps you create the outcomes you desire in your life. It's an amazing healing tool. It's an amazing manifesting tool, and it allows you to tap into the wisdom of the universe. So having access to your clairvoyance would be a very useful thing to have, wouldn't you agree? Give me a yes if you agree with that. Okay, so I know some of you are new and may not be familiar with me, and just in case you're not, I've been practicing as a psychic professionally and teaching psychic development to others since the early 90s. That's over 25 years now, and I've taught over 100,000 people in 52 countries. I'm internationally known as a leader in the field of psychic development and as an animal intuitive healer / communicator. And I'm especially known for empowering and training others to experience their own psychic breakthrough for themselves by awakening their innate gifts. So you can learn, you can read more about me at lynnmckenzie.com. That's about all I'm going to share. Some of you have shared in the comments of my previous videos or by email the following. Some of you said, I want to learn this so badly, I can feel it. Someone else said, I would love to have the opportunity to open my gifts and practice them in a safe environment with like-minded people. Another of you said, I feel like having an understanding of, I feel like I have an understanding of some of it, but I want the whole enchilada so I can learn to use my gifts for good. Another of you said, I'd love to have an amazing support system as I activate and awaken my gifts. And lastly, one of you said, I would love to be a part of a community where we share our gifts and can speak about them freely. How many of you feel a bit like this right now? Like you'd like to have a way to learn this in a big way. So I know that there are many of you who know at a soul level that learning clairvoyance is your calling, and that you have an absolute burning desire to experience more. So do you mind if I take a minute now to share with you a program that I've put together? Pixie always has to be chewing something. She's quite funny. So it's my Clairvoyant Mastery Program. I'm going to share a bit about it and some of the results that some past students have gotten. And it's absolutely no coincidence that this is happening now. We are in the midst of a rare astrological alignment, which I talked a little bit about in video 1, where all planets go direct, 5 of them in their natural home sign. And this sacred event is really fueling us now and is an immensely powerful window in time where we can make rapid progress forward in every area of our life. Cosmically speaking, it's a time of great fortune and the best time to take advantage of opportunities. The solar system is going to be providing us with the strongest solar vibes so that when we take on new endeavors or commit to awakening our inherent gifts, it's like we're being energized or charged. So strong cosmic energy is assisting us. There's never a better time to take the plunge in whatever way you can to improve your life. This is a time of being really in your heart, of authentic expression and self-genuineness. And the effects of this cosmic event will be life-changing for everyone, provided we step up into the new beginning in front of us. So this major and extremely rare blessing gives you the opportunity to be freed from anything that might be draining you, worrying you, or holding you back, and allows you to burst forth and live the highest expression of you. So back to the Clairvoyance Mastery Program. I've opened up just today my best-selling, step-by-step, no-fail Clairvoyance Mastery Training Program. And it's going to be open just today through January 27th. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it entails. It's going to be live this time. Generally speaking, it would be video, and you would have all of your lessons on video, and then you would have some Q&A calls with me. But this time, it's going to be live because I'm re-recording it. I have not offered this program since 2014. And it's one of my best-selling programs. So in this program, you're going to learn how to conduct readings with clairvoyance. You'll learn my step-by-step system for conducting accurate clairvoyant readings from a space of inner knowing, peace, and neutrality. Okay? Anyone can develop these skills given the right environment, and that's what I'm providing for you. You'll learn how to read for yourself, read for others, read relationships, even past lives or energies. So how many of you would like to be able to do this and see behind the scenes reading, like see the behind the scenes of reading broken down and dissected? Because I'm going to also share that with you. So I'm going to do an actual reading, and I'm going to kind of pull back the curtain and explain how it happened. You'll learn my Clairvoyance Mastery apps. So in addition to the experiential skill set you're going to gain in this program, I have Clairvoyance Mastery apps that enhance your clairvoyant toolkit. So apps for balancing your chakra system, grounding and protecting your energy field, raising your vibrational frequency, running, rejuvenating earth and cosmic energies, creating and maintaining strong psychic boundaries. Excuse me. And once you're familiar with these apps, you'll be able to use them every day to practice and perform readings and healings using the system that you'll learn. I teach you to create a crystal clear energy field. So I really help you create a clear energetic channel to maximize your gift's potential. So you can experience your clairvoyance capabilities to their fullest. So oftentimes we'll hold patterns, blocks, fears instilled in our cellular memory. And when we're able to release these, we're finally able to step wholly into our divine connection and truly open to our highest potential. So sometimes the blocks could be thought forms or faulty belief systems, and other times they can be imbalances that are firmly entrenched in the energy field. So we're going to really work to clear them in this training so that you have every possibility. By the way, if you have any questions specifically about this program, please put them in the comments, as Courtney's going to be gathering them up and I want to answer them for you. You'll learn how to heal with clairvoyance. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm really sick. Clairvoyance is an especially powerful healing tool. I think I better do some on myself tonight. Once you learn my step-by-step system for clairvoyant reading, you'll know how to apply, I'll teach you how to apply that same process to healing. So, you know, you'll be able to really change the course of your clients, your friends, or your own life with clairvoyance healing. You'll learn my clairvoyant manifestation techniques. It's a perfect tool for manifesting. So each of us has a level, volume, and frequency at which we manifest everything we experience in our lives. And clairvoyant manifesting allows us to expand our comfort zones and outer limits to create whatever our heart desires most. It could be loving relationships, beautiful environments, vibrant health, money, or abundant prosperity, more joy, whatever. So just like with clairvoyant healing, once you've learned my clairvoyant reading system, you'll be able to use it to manifest with ease. In Clairvoyant Mastery, you're going to get in the field clairvoyant reading experience. So once you learn how to conduct accurate clairvoyant readings, the best way to build your muscle is to conduct real world sessions. So to make sure you leave the program feeling fully confident, you'll have the opportunity to give and receive a minimum of 4 clairvoyant readings with people you haven't met before, generally speaking, fellow classmates. So that this allows you to get a true feel for where you naturally excel and where you may need more support for improvement. There will be a whole Q&A component and psychic troubleshooting component. So in addition to the training, you're going to have plenty of time for Q&A. So all of your questions will be answered. We'll have class time devoted to troubleshooting the common areas of difficulty and concern as well. And if you ever can't attend any of the classes live, or any of the Q&A sessions live, you will be able to submit your questions in advance, and my team will make sure that I get them and you get the help you need. We're going to go over together in this program Clairvoyant Ethics, okay? We're going to talk about, you know, way more than the standard confidentiality, you know, principle. We're going to give you a broad-based set of criteria that are essential for creating and upholding clean clairvoyant/client relationships. So you guys are, you know, really doing well that way. So even if you don't plan to use the skill professionally, being knowledgeable about ethics is an important part of your instruction. It'll give you confidence as you provide sessions to anyone, whether paid or unpaid, including your friends, family, neighbors, etc. So we're going to discuss how to honor the sacred bond with your clients, and we'll also cover topics such as trust, non-judgment, energy containment and energy responsibility, mental and emotional processing, clear and healthy boundaries, staying centered and grounded, how to interpret and deliver psychic information, how to empower your clients towards self-reliance rather than creating a dependence on you. So by understanding the ethics of clairvoyance, you'll feel confident and secure in your clairvoyant readings, especially since the healing and intuitive field is currently ungoverned. You're going to have access to a 24/7 membership in a private online community forum. So you never feel like you're going it alone. You'll be supported by, you'll be surrounded by a supportive group of students, And it's the perfect place for you to share your progress, your struggles, your insights, and have access to direct input in between the classes. This is also where you'll find, willing partners to practice your clairvoyant readings with. And the support won't end with the program. We'll keep the doors to the community open for at least 30 days beyond the end of the training. So by the way, this training starts on February 4th, and it's going to run through February, March, and there might be a little trickle into April. At the end of the program, you're going to receive a Clairvoyance Mastery Certificate of Completion. And, some people take this because they want to do it for professional reasons. They want to give readings publicly, offer readings business-wise. Others just do it for their own interest in personal development and spiritual growth. So either way, you'll get your certificate at the end. All classes, I think I mentioned, are live in this particular go-round. When we, like I said, the last time we did this was 2014. They're all recorded, and you will have long-term access to the program. So you can revisit it and go over it again and again at your leisure. So it's not something that, even if you're pressed for time now, you can do it at your own pace and your own leisure, and you'll have long-term access. So I've also added an amazing number of bonuses to this program. I've actually added bonuses valued at more than $700. So I'm going to share them with you now. And don't forget, if you have any questions about the program, please share them in the forum as Courtney's standing by to take them for you. So this bonus is just through today and tomorrow. So anybody who registers between today and tomorrow gets this bonus. This is a privately done for you intuitive chakra report that reveals your clairvoyant gifts and talents. Because your chakras play such a huge role in learning clairvoyance, the current status of them and the ease in which plays a part in the ease in which you learn and develop your clairvoyant skills. So I actually tune into you and prepare, and it's like a little reading, and I prepare an individualized, detailed written report for you, which lays out the current status of each one. And then you'll see which chakras need work and which chakras are in great balance, and you'll know which ones to work with, and more importantly, you'll receive an energy protocol to use to work with those chakras. Another bonus is the chakra balancing method. This is a program I put together. So you actually can, you'll receive a process that you can use at any time to access the current status of your chakras. You'll know which of them is balanced, which requires balancing, and you'll have all of the details on how to work with them. This entails the chakra balancing method. I have a guide, a video, a chakra self-assessment chart, etc. So this is a whole little program unto itself. This actually regularly sells, I think, for $197. By the way, the chakra report generally goes for $297, just so you know. I have a Clairvoyance Mastery Energy Clearing session, which really is an energy clearing, a group energy clearing for the participants in the program that involves clearing and attunements designed for deep personal and psychic breakthroughs, helping you to release layers of old programming and replace them with invaluable tools for success. So this is a technique I use for myself regularly to create profound business and personal breakthroughs. So you'll have one of those. You'll also receive a couple of other juicy bonuses. Activate Your Money Tree, which is an audio program of mine that's really, really pretty amazing. I guide you through a sacred process that uses your clairvoyant vision to activate your personal money tree, the energetic source of your unlimited abundance and inner wealth. I also have included one more bonus. It's called 10 Surefire Ways to Open Your Psychic Channels and Deepen Your Connection to the Divine. It's another audio yet. So in putting this training together, I selected everything I knew you'd need physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually to be successful and have clairvoyant breakthroughs. And you might be wondering who this program is for. So this program is really for anybody who might be completely new to this world and has no experience whatsoever. It's also for advanced psychics and healers who want to add another dimension to their toolkit, or anybody that's anywhere in between. It's for those of you who want to do it for personal and spiritual growth. It's those of you who want to do it professionally, or who wanted to add it to your current profession, that kind of thing. The regular investment in this program is $997, but your investment today is only $697, or that's a $300 savings. This massive savings is one time only for the next 4 days until midnight Pacific time, and then after that it goes back up. Courtney, could you post the URL to this program, please? And if you have some questions about the program, please post them in the comments. And Courtney, you can probably start gathering some of those up if there are any. So I want to let you know we have 2 payment options. We have the full pay option, which is the best deal. And then we also offer a budget-friendly, easy installment plan, which is like 4 payments, I believe. And we take all major credit cards and PayPal. I don't think you can do PayPal on the payment plan, but you can do credit cards on the installment plan. Or with our installment plan, there is an extra expense built in there because we are charged extra by our shopping card, and we have extra admin fees. If you wish to defer your payment with absolutely no cost to you, PayPal now offers a 6-month free. You can pay for it and have 6 months to pay it back to American citizens subject to credit approval. So that's another way that you can pay for it over time, but not have to pay any fees for that. So again, this program is only open through January 27th. And the chakra report, where I do a personalized reading for you, is only available to those who register by the end of the day tomorrow, the 24th. And I'm going to answer your questions about the training program. So if you have any, please post them. Let me see. Courtney, maybe you can let me know. Tammy says, will we have notes to download? That's a good idea. It's going to be by video, but maybe what we'll do is we'll also give you the notes as well. That's a good idea, because then you'll have them. Shelley says, yes, please, live classes are wonderful. Yes, the live classes are great. It's going to be interactive like this. You're going to see me. I'm not going to see you. But it's going to be on Zoom, I believe. And so it's not going to just be me talking. You're going to actually see me. Some days that might scare you. I was feeling so rough this morning, I didn't even know how I was going to talk to you guys today. So how many would find, oh, thank you, Mona Lisa. Seeing my baby is so adorable. Diane Hunter says, if we are taking animal energy certification training 1 and 2, aren't we getting this information? It is actually completely different information. It's complementary, Diane, but it is different. So it is a lot of skills that are specifically geared directly for clairvoyance and opening your clairvoyant gifts, really opening all your clairs, becoming very psychic. So I'm not going to say, I don't even know if any of the specific techniques I teach are really an overlap, but it is extremely complementary to any of my other programs or to my psychic development mentoring. It goes hand in hand. Diane says this feels a bit different from psychic development mentoring. Is that correct? Yes, Diane, it's completely different. You may see the odd overlapping bonus in some of these programs, and that's because the bonuses were designed for a number of programs, because I believe they're useful in all of the programs that I teach. Courtney, let's see if you texted me. Oh, you did. Okay. Sorry, I saw a few on the screen, so I went back to the screen. So yes, it is instructional, and it has specific, it's like a step by step, where psychic development mentoring is really about an energetic recalibration of your energy field, and is really valuable in its own right. This is like a step-by-step system for doing readings. You're going to actually learn techniques. Whereas that psychic development mentoring is more about energetic recalibration. So, sorry, I went off track and didn't look at my notes. Shelley says, do you have a schedule for the class times and dates? Yes, the schedule is they're going to begin on February the 4th. Let me just go over there. I believe they are going to be at 5 p.m. Arizona time, which right now is Mountain Time. But so they'll be at 5 p.m., so they're going to be Monday nights at 5 p.m., starting on the 4th, and they go directly in a row, all of these classes. There's going to be, we're saying 8, but there'll probably be 10. I always like to say less and give more. And when the time changes, which is sometime in March, I believe, early March, then it's going to be the equivalent of 5 p.m. Pacific time, because Arizona does not change their time. So I hope that is good. And, you know, this program is, generally speaking, you get a video and you do the lesson, and then we meet for Q&A calls. So if there's ever a time you can't make it to the, if you can't make it live, you can always submit your questions, and there'll be, you know, there'll be lots of opportunity for you to that. Karen says, will I be offering it at any time again in the next year? At this point in time, we don't have any plans. Last time we offered it was 2014. You know, I honestly can't say that, but there is absolutely no plans in the future. It's been like 5 years now since we offered it. Let's see. Tammy says, will the lives be broadcasted? Yes. So they're not going to be on Facebook because it's a private program. They're going to be on something called Zoom, which is fairly easy. The first time I used it, it was a little complex, and I've never used it for teaching videos. But you're going to be seeing me like this. And I think if you ask a question, I can even bring you up on the screen if you have video on your phone or whatever, or your you know, your phone or your tablet or your computer, whatever you're watching by. So that's really great. So yeah, it's just going to be like this, interactive with the group of you and me teaching the material. Rochelle is saying, I wonder if I need to sign up for this, since I'm already enrolled in the certification program. I think do you mean, which one do you mean, Rochelle? Excuse me. Courtney, if you see any more questions, please let me know. Rochelle, this is the Clairvoyance Mastery Certification Program. I'm not sure, I think you mean the Animal Energy Certification Program, maybe, Rochelle, and this is very different. It is, you know, it is very different. So, oh, Deborah Ann says, what is the price? I don't know if you heard me say that. It's regularly $997. And that includes the training plus the over $700 in bonuses. And right now through the 27th, which is just a short window when we're opening it up, it is $697. So that's a $300 savings. Let's see. And Doreen, I hope that answers your question. Sissy says, learning a lot. Yes. If you're in one of my programs, check your email. If you're already in one of my programs, you get a coupon code. I occasionally, when I'm offering something new, I will offer a coupon code for those who are already in one of my larger programs. Diane Bouchard says, I love the money tree activation, very powerful. Yeah, it's one of my more popular programs, and I think that generally used to sell for $97 in itself. There's the Clairvoyance Mastery. Hey, Wendy, let's see. So Tammy, the lives, I want to make sure I'm answering you correctly. The lives will be broadcasted, and then they'll be made into video form. And then when we offer this program from here on in, it's going to be the video form of it, of the lives that I do. And then we'll have the Q&A will be a separate thing. But this is the opportunity to get in where you're actually dealing with me live, and it'll be interactive. Like you'll be able to put up your hand, and I'll be able to read your comment and talk to you right then and there. Let's see. Oh, Sharon says, finally, when the broadcast is almost over, I got to see you live. I have had to watch reruns only. You're such a treasure that I wanted to see you live. Well, that's so sweet, Sharon. And Laura says, I think you're doing great, Lynn. I know it takes a lot of strength to do this tonight when you feel sick. Believe me, this morning, Laura, I didn't think I'd even be here. It was like, I mean, I have a fever and it was pretty rough. I was like, how am I going to do this? I didn't even know if I'm going to have a voice yet. But I did some healing work on myself and I made it happen. Brandy says Zoom is great, so that's good. Zoom is great. I'd love to see you do the Q&As via Zoom. Janice, we're planning to do that in our other trainings. The only issue is we have a lot of people who are technologically challenged, but we're going to attempt it because I've got Zoom now, and I'm technologically challenged myself. But we're going to be doing that. Thank you, Sue, for sending me Haley energy. Diane Burchard says, I'm in and so excited. Woohoo! Okay, so oh, Deborah says, I love your work. You're a blessing for the animals. Your dog is precious. Okay, so Courtney, are there any other questions? Oh, Julie says my trainings are great. Thank you, Julie. This is my love in life, is doing this work. I mean, I work literally night and day and weekends, and I really put my heart and soul into it. Sometimes it may not seem it on the other side if we have some technical glitches or something weird happens, but I literally pour my heart into this. I love doing it, and I love helping people awaken to this, because I remember before I did, like when I started this journey myself, and I say this from my heart, when I started this journey, there were no mentors to kind of guide the way you know, the way you guys are given this opportunity now. There was nobody to guide me and to show me what to do step by step. So I had to just keep taking all kinds of stuff, like tons of stuff, and studying for years and years and years, and then finally like picking the nuggets out and putting it together in a way that really, really made sense and helps people to have their breakthroughs. Laura says, so technically challenged. So Zoom won't be hard, I guarantee you. You really just have, the first time you log in, it takes a few minutes and you don't know if you're doing it right, but we're going to send step-by-step instructions. 99% of my audience is women in their 50s and 60s and maybe even into their 70s. You know, not that maybe 90% of my audience is in that age group. So I know if you don't have kids, technology can be a challenge. I don't have kids. Just have puppies. So I have that challenge. Mona Lisa says, will I have this class again in the future? The last time we had it, Mona Lisa, was 2014. I don't know. I can't honestly say for sure, but I would say if you really want to be in this, and especially when it's going to be live and you have the opportunity to be there with me live, I would recommend that you jump in now. Hey, Mary Eater Lindsay says, I registered before the live and I'm so excited to begin. Woohoo! That's so exciting. Oh, wow. Laura says, the more I watch you, the more I love and appreciate you. Well, thank you. Let me send you guys some love out there. That's so sweet. Brandy Harrison says, you and your teachings are such a blessing, Lynn. Thank you for your pioneering spirit and passion. So I'll just say something. As far as my archetypes go in branding, I am an alchemist explorer. And the alchemist is about like whoosh, waving the magic wand and causing transformation. And the explorer is kind of like carving a path where no woman's gone before. So I like to do the transformation and the magic mixed with like really going out into my own, you know, on my own like pathway, my own road. Tammy, you will have access to all the videos. So anybody who takes this training, you don't have to be there for the live classes. I mean, if you happen to live in Europe, which we have people who do, you can just simply watch the video when you wake up. It'll be just like our audios are now sent out within, you know, 24 hours. Usually we say 48, but we usually deliver them back with 24 hours. If a class happens and you have to travel or whatever, you're busy, you just watch the video at your own time. It's just, instead of being audios, it's going to be videos. We're moving into the 21st century, kids. So yes. Anybody else? I'm just looking to see if anybody. else. Julie says to Mary, you won't regret it. Thank you so much, Julie. Julie's a sweet member of my programs, and actually came out here to Arizona, and we got to have dinner. That was very nice. Hey, Zoe just joined right now. I wanted to ask, how can I be activated now? It's urgent for me. I've been working on chakras and meditating with guided, but I don't feel anything yet. Could you possibly help me activate now? Zoe, I'm so glad you joined. I'm not sure if you mean you joined the program. I'm not sure. I thought you meant you joined the Clairvoyance Mastery Program. That is your best way, is really to jump into that. So Deborah, the classes begin February 4th at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. And they're going to run on 5 p.m. Mountain Time until the time changes, which is somewhere near the beginning of March. And then they're going to be 5 p.m. Pacific Time. So part of them will be at Mountain Time, 5 p.m., and part of them will be at Pacific Time. Okay, is there any more questions, Courtney? Anybody else? We are going to send you an email. I know some of you may not be on our mailing list. So if you're not, you have to, if you want to jump into Clairvoyance Mastery, you have to purchase it through the link here, which Courtney added. Excuse me. Tammy wrote, hi, Sissy, you'd love this. That's sweet. So let me just see if there's anybody have any last questions about the program. The things I want to reiterate about the program is that I really have put together everything that you would need for it to gel in this amazing, into this amazing breakthrough clairvoyantly. And if you're into animal communication or healing or anything like that, this is going to enhance it even further. I find that the students of mine who take the most of my programs have this huge ball. It's how I got to where I was at, is I learned a lot. So, so first of all, you can do it if you're worried about it. The time factor, you don't have to be live on the calls. You absolutely don't. Being there is great if you can, but if you can't, don't let that be a deterrent for you, because you're still going to get all the benefits, and you're going to be able to submit your questions, excuse me, in advance and interact with me on the forum. So don't let that be a deterrent. The other great thing is, if you want this training and you don't even know if you have the time right now, you can jump in and you're going to have long-term access to the training. It's going to be put in a membership site, so you'll have a login. You're going to have long-term access to that training. So you can actually do it over and over again. And sometimes repetition for the human learning is a good thing. Let's see. Sharon's wondering why she holds herself back at times. I would say that, maybe not being in an environment. The thing that's nice about this is I've created an environment for all of you to be in it. And it's an environment with a mutual goal. And when two or more are gathered, as they say, the energy changes and allows for shifts. Wendy said, we all need someone like you. How sweet. And Diane said, sending you light and healing energy. Thank you so much. Oh, Zoe was in Sedona in December. Let's see. Lori says, what is the best training to take first? And Lori, it really depends on you. I love this training, and it can't help but help you. You know what I mean? And if you decide you want to take my animal energy training and you haven't taken it yet, this would be a great precursor. If you've taken the animal energy training or are currently in it, that's a great precursor for this. They really go together. And I find the people who take a few trainings and really immerse themselves in this are the ones that have the most amazing success. So I'm just going to check if Courtney has any more. Susan, I would say, you know, I would say, Susan, go through what I have on YouTube. We do offer free trainings like this series and that kind of thing. We have a payment plan for those of you to make it more budget friendly. I know PayPal has the 6-month free. That is mostly what I can suggest for you. So I am so blessed that you've chosen to spend this time with me here on this live series. I want to remind you that the program is open now, just as of today through January 27th. And if you want the Chakra Report bonus, you want to jump in by tomorrow, because those who have registered by the end of the day tomorrow, I'll get the Chakra Report, which is an extra $297 value and very helpful and useful. So if you enjoyed the series, please be sure to like, comment, share with, and tag your friends. And in closing, I invite you to go to the Clairvoyance Mastery page now and join this exciting transformative program. I'm going to share a powerful mindset with you. If you desire it, you can create it. That's how I've lived my life and how I've gotten to where I'm at. Being ready is never a place and time. It's a decision you make within you. So if the Clairvoyance Mastery Training Program is calling to you on any level, there's a part within you that desires to expand, up-level, and hone your skills and experience this magic that truly honors your highest potential at this time that is so auspicious, astrologically speaking. We're in this time of a huge gateway and breakthrough. So I encourage you to honor that part of you by making the decision that you're worth it. I invite you to say yes. Yes to yourself, yes to your transformation, and yes to the Clairvoyance Mastery Training Program. I so look forward to interacting with you at a much deeper level in the program. And again, go to the link in the comments and jump over to that page and sign up now. Thank you so much for being here. Abundant blessings, everyone. Bye-bye. Sending lots of love. Oh, I see one last question I just want to answer. Diane said, are there different bonuses for those of us who have already received these? Unfortunately, there are not, Diane. I apologize for that, but that's just how it is. We don't have any other bonuses that we have planned. So abundant blessings, everyone. Lots of love to you. Bye-bye.